Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In tonight's nightcap I've got quite a lot going on. First thing would be I made a lock bar for one of the lads at work for his toolbox, just to try and make his toolbox more secure. I'll show a little bit of that. I've got a pair of motorcycle throttle bodies here. They belong to the lad I did the calipers for, and he wants these boring out to 44mm, boring straight through to 44mm. They're too big to put in my lathe for the centre height, so I'll do them on the milling machine, and I'll use the new boring head. That boring head, that's the one we made the adapter for, and then I broke the adjusting screw and it went on and on. Anyway, it's the first time I'll be able to use that. So let's just set these up accurately and bore them out to 44mm. There's quite a bit of your mail coming this week, I'll show you that. There's one package arrived at work which is addressed to Deb. I think she wants to open that one, and I'll get her on camera opening that. This is the first one that came. This one come from a guy called Greg Halligan. Greg has a YouTube channel of his own, Halligan142, well worth a look. He does the same sort of work as I do. He's got a similar lathe. Right, what Greg sent us, I actually watched the video when Greg, or the series of videos when Greg made these. It's a tool, it's a jig for setting up tool centre height on a lathe. I'll show you how it works later on in the video. Nicely made out of brass, beautifully nailed, nailing something I struggle with. And you'll get a close up of that and I'll show you how it works. Greg's also sent us a nice handwritten letter explaining to us about the tool. Normally what happens is you glues a 1/2 inch magnet into the bottom, but they do it like a post magnet seemingly. One more thing in the box, which is to you. It's a 50mm Richard to you make. Greg says he doesn't like metric, so I might as well use it. I'm starting to use more metric now. I'll get a close up of that. The make's in excellent condition. I haven't got a 25 to 50mm make, so that'll be very handy. Thanks very much, Greg. That's excellent. This is the micrometer. All the bits and pieces with it, the little test bar, the adjusting spanner. One thing that's missing, I think there should be a little thimble lock in there. That's so I can get one of them. Maybe the make's in excellent condition, 25 to 50mm. Thanks once again, Greg. I'm sure I'll be able to put that to good use. The tool's adjustable for height. I think that was a 40 TPI thread he had in there. So you would set your centre height. It's locked up with a little grub screw in there. And like Greg says, you put a 1/2 inch magnet in the bottom, glue the magnet in. Once the magnet's in there, it glues onto this piece of metal, which simply lies across the carriage. And you sweep that across the tool to set your centre height. It's actually lower that. I'll get a close up of it and then I'll show you how you adjust the tool up till it touches. I've been going to make all of these for quite some time and just never got round to it. You can see there, it's below centre height. There's a gap between the, we'll simply wind that up until it touches. It's just rubbing there now, just touching. So this tool was set up exactly on centre height, which means I can quickly set my tools. A nice bit of gear, very well made. Anyway, thanks once again, Greg. Something I'll use all the time. I'm sure you'll see it used in many videos. I got a message of a lad called Brian Warwick. Brian does the car boot sales the same as me, and he said he bought a little top wrench. He would never going to use it, but would I like it? Naturally, of course I would like it. So he put it in a purse, and it actually arrived at work through the week. I'll show you that. As you can see, it's quite a nice little top wrench. It must be it's at least 4 foot long, maybe longer. I thought my top wrench I had was quite big, but it's not a patch on this one. And the worrying thing is the square's actually worn, so some poor devils actually had to use that. Anyway, that's an excellent bit of kit. I'll probably hang it up on the wall. I hope I haven't got to use it, but if anybody needs a one, they know where it is. Anyway, thanks very much, Brian. These are 4 simple plates. I'll be going to drill a hole in there for a bar to go through, and I'll take them to work and weld them onto one of the lads' toolboxes, just to make his toolbox a bit more secure. The easiest way to get 4 bits of plate the same size is to clamp them together and grind them all at the same time, or cut them all at the same time. I'm going to mark it out and drill all 4 holes in one go. Quite obvious and simple. 3 inches, so an 1.5 inches. I want to go down to 3/4, which is there. Put a pot mark on there, clamp them all together and drill them all in one go. It's a blunt tap. They make excellent centre pops, nice and accurate. All we're doing now is clamp them all together with a pair of mule grips, and we'll drill them all in one go. So those front faces are all the same. The back ones are different, but they've got to be cut to the required depth anyway. This is the bar we're going to use to go through the plates we've just made. This is 16mm diameter, so we'll drill the holes 18 just to give it plenty of clearance. So I've got a hold of them with a pair of mule grips. These mule grips have never been on this sick. They don't bleed. You can't really hurt them. If you hold the bits of plate like that, which a lot of people do, and you use the drill, that grab spins out and cuts your fingers open. There's more people hurt on pencil drills holding things freehand than anything else. Like I say, a pair of mule grips. I'm plenty strong enough to hold that. You can even jam it up against there, or put a vise on. The form of the drill will go straight through with that. So it hasn't got to be super accurate. Bit of wood's all it's required. A bit of cutting fluid. Up to 10mm. Right, we'll take the chuck out now and put a more tape our drill in. There's a slot through there where you can see the taper. the wedge in there. That breaks the taper off. Make sure you catch it, don't let it fall. Gently bed the drill in. Right, here we go.
Very tricky to do.
This is the side hitting, bell end. This is the height setting tool.